I'm Netia Jones. I'm directing Pelléas in Mélisande for Santa Fe Opera's 2023 season. So we've spent a week here in New York swatching, which means finding the exact right fabrics for the characters in Pelléas in Mélisande. It's been a fantastic week. We've got some really interesting bits and pieces that are quite unusual because our take on Pelléas is not necessarily the traditional one. Pelléas in Mélisande is an opera by Debussy, which is based on a play by Maurice Maeterlinck. And Maurice Maeterlinck is a really fascinating and in some respects forgotten writer. He was writing at the turn of the century. His Pelléas in Mélisande was performed, I think, in 1893-94. The Debussy was in 1902. And this was an extraordinary period of great change. And in fact, it was this idea of industrialization and humans' relationship with nature that was very central in Maeterlinck's thinking. And I've really gone back to the original Maeterlinck play. The opera and the play are very closely related, but it's this exploration of our relationship with the planet and with nature and what this means for us as humankind. Santa Fe is a unique and extraordinary place to be putting on an opera. And for me, it was very important to relate to that idea, to the sense of place. We're very aware of nature gone wrong in Pelléas and Mélisande. There's a lot of description of decay and a lack of freshness, a lack of fresh water, a lack of fresh air. And I think this brings Pelléas in Mélisande right up to date to our current crisis and our explorations into how to enable us to continue living without destruction. I think this piece is extremely powerful for the exact reason that it draws you into it and it forces you to think. So it is like a mirror, and the idea of a mirror is something that I've explored throughout the set design. The set itself is mirrored and it involves a mirror, and we have this idea of doppelgangers, so we have characters and their mirror. And in a way, the function of the piece is a mirror to ourselves. It forces us to self-reflection. The characters themselves are sometimes seen as drawn inexorably towards their fate, as if they have no agency. And I think that reflects back on us as to whether we will take agency and change our fate, or if we will all sleepwalk if you like, towards an uncertain future. It's extraordinarily beautiful and suggestive music that allows it to speak to different times and to different people. It's not narrative, it's not linear in that way, and it's not prescriptive at all. So it's a piece for all times and for all people. It's unutterably beautiful.